Welcome to our video on Rhode Island Lease and Landlord-Tenant Laws. Subscribe to our channel for more videos and landlord tips. Landlords need to know their state's laws to manage their rental well. To help you do that, here's an overview of Landlord-Tenant laws in the Ocean State. The lease agreement is the foundation of the landlord-tenant relationship. It's a legally binding contract between a landlord and tenant that outlines the terms of the rental relationship. A standard lease agreement is a one-year fixed-term contract. A Rhode Island lease should include basic terms like rent amount, rent due date, lease term, late fee policies, and pet policies. To fully protect landlords, it should also cover details like pest control, snow removal, air filter responsibilities, and yard maintenance. The lease agreement also must provide the name and contact information of the landlord and any authorized agents. If the property is subject to any outstanding local or state housing code violations, this must be disclosed to tenants before the lease is signed. Landlords of rental units built before 1978 must provide tenants with a lead-based paint disclosure and pamphlet.
Next, let's talk about some important Rhode Island Landlord-Tenant laws. Landlords may charge up to 1 month's rent for the security deposit. The deposit must be returned to the tenant within 20 days of the end of the tenancy. Rhode Island landlords must provide at least 2 days' notice before entering the property for non-emergencies. There is no limit on how much landlords can charge for late fees, but they should be reasonable and discussed in the lease agreement. Landlords may require tenants to get renters insurance and can make failure to do so a breach of the lease agreement. Returned payment fees cannot exceed $25 and should be discussed in the lease agreement. Fixed-term leases terminate at the end of the period unless otherwise stated. Either party can terminate a month-to-month lease agreement with 30 days' notice. Rhode Island has no limits on rent increases. However, the lease should discuss the procedure and notice requirements for increasing rent.
Landlords must provide tenants with a safe and habitable rental unit. They also must make repairs in a reasonable time frame and keep the unit in good working condition. If a landlord fails to make necessary repairs, tenants have the right to withhold rent or make repairs and deduct that cost from rent. If a tenant fails to pay rent or violates the lease agreement, the landlord may start the eviction process. In these situations, landlords must strictly follow Rhode Island law and can never resort to self-help eviction methods, such as changing locks or shutting off utilities. Congratulations! You're ready to create a Rhode Island lease and manage your rental unit. Our lease agreement automatically includes all required disclosures and gives you state assist tips as you build it. It's easy to customize online and offers unlimited access to our electronic signing tool, EasySign. As you manage your rental, remember that we have over 400 property management forms, including Rhode Island-specific forms. Visit easylandlordforms.com to start your tenant screening and create a lease agreement guaranteed to comply with all Rhode Island lease laws.